Well, episode 3 was very intense for one particular person. Everyone was intense, yes, but Keen out here, or Kane, or however you pronounce his name, he out here doing dirty deeds, both in the game and outside the game. Now, for those who haven't watched it, scroll, because I'm about to spoil it for you. So in episode 3, we found out that Kane, or Kane, however you pronounce his name, has been doing dirty deeds outside the games. Because apparently we all know that he likes, what's her name? Mame. And Mame wants nothing but to be vice president of the school, or whatever it is that she wants to be nominated. And when you watch it, she wasn't getting much votes. But for some reason, Keen took it upon himself and rigged the vote, and now she ended up winning, which I saw was very suspicious. That was odd, because you were low and in the next minute you won. And the one person that found out about it was the bullies themselves. And now they used that to blackmail him. Anyways, we know Samut can read a room and read a person real quick. So he knew that Cain was being used by the bullies. So now the bullies reveal the secret of Cain, and now Mami hears and knows everything. One thing I can say about Aum, she's right about one thing. You trust no one in this game. And Mami is learning that the hard way. Can you imagine you've been helping out this boy and turns out he's been actually doing you bad in reality? Technically he was helping her, but she doesn't look at that. She likes to do things fairly. And to hear what homeboy did, Kane, dude, she is pissed. The fact that she not really overstepped, but not really won the game, but she basically made Kane come in last. Now, doesn't like what Mami is doing because she knows that the game is very dangerous. And she's telling Mami that you're not supposed to do these things. She must be fair so everyone can leave fair. If she does what she's doing, then somebody's gonna leave behind. So the thing about is she knows how the game system works. She doesn't know what game will come up because the games always change, right? So she knows how dangerous this game is. The sad part about it, she's not telling anyone what this game does or the consequences of when someone loses. In Ken's case, he is dead last. He has no I score, nothing. So the question is, what does the game do when someone loses the game? What is their penalty? Will they be stuck in the game? Will there be a penalty outside of the game? What will happen? That's the question. And also, dude, I don't even know what to say, but this game is very Jumanji crazy. We can all agree that Kane didn't really care about the game. As long as the person that he likes is winning, it's good for him. But then you look at his face, you realize that he's in deep waters because he lost the game. What happens to him? That is when he started to scare himself just a little bit. Like, dude, everyone got a mark except for you. You should have thought of yourself too. Making sure Mommy is okay. Dude, Mommy was actually helping you out. Instead, you actually took that help and give it to somebody else. Now that the game is over, which is always over in the midnight, and they're going home, Keen must be thinking that he's all alone, like square one again. But I feel like the person's hand is Mommy. Maybe she wants to apologize. Maybe she wants to hear the real deal of the whole thing, why he did what he did. But I don't think she's going to stay upset with him for long. Well, it's the next day at school, and it seems Don took it upon himself to post about Keen's rigged election thing and put it on social media. You know, the video that he said he had. I think he did that. But why? It's because, well, Samut admitted that he knows that Don and Benz forced Keen to do all their biddings. But the thing is, what's next? You just exposed this boy. You do realize you didn't expose just Keen, but also Mommy, right? This must be after the game ended, and of course, would be the odd one out to go home first. But if you look at it in episode 1, the game chose her to play the game because when all 7 of them was in the room, the game said there's another person in another room, and it was unconscious, and when she wakes up, it's her, right? She knows more about the game because she was once a player of the game. Maybe the others were gone and they traveled and she was the only one in Thailand, so that game chose her. Now, my question is, when is going to tell them about the real seriousness of this game? Kyle got really upset and he went to Don to vent his frustration out. This is probably the first time we'll see Ken in a real serious anger moment because he's super, super upset. Not sure, I believe it got to be about the video. But what if Don wasn't the one that sent out the video? What if someone was already hiding and took a video of them and then sent it out? If so, then that person would be definitely on their side and took this side on him. But if it was, then it would be odd considering the position of the video angle, right? So maybe Don took the video, sent it to someone else, and that someone else decided to use this appropriate time to post the video. Well, Don is telling everyone that he shouldn't be the one that people are upset with. He shouldn't be the one that is the bad guy because he's not the bad guy. He thinks he's innocent, and the real bad guy is the person that's new to this school, which is Samut. If you remember, Samut as a viral video of him punching a student unconscious, because we don't even know if that student is dead or alive. We just know he was not awake. And then it always leads up to the bad deed of Samut. My question is though, what exactly did that schoolmate said to you for you to punch him so hard? Was it family related? Was it betrayal? What?